Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sneaking Spiderweb. Today I have a couple of waffle videos for you. I just ran these games in some little free time that I had a few days ago, but today we're going to see the full power of the waffle. And let me just turn down this sound a little bit, because it is really loud. There we go. So, I'm playing on Live Oaks, and usually in maps where there are cities, I like to go to the cities in the waffle. Just because when a waffle's sitting in the open, it's pretty much going to get spotted if you're in the enemy vehicle's view range. So I like to keep it in the cities in close range combat. That way it can poke in and out and not really take a bunch of damage while trying to cross an open field. So this is a building I like to use a lot in the city, this little area right here, because you can just pull out and get some shots in, pull back, forward, and you'll be fine. So I just loaded a little while ago. Now I'm getting ready to poke around this corner and do some damage. I'm just waiting for T-54A1, see if he's going to do anything. It sounds like he got shot, so I'm going to pull around, do a stupid shot, and then get two into the T-69, and then another one into the 140, and another one into the 140, so I did 2,100 damage and only took 243. So, yeah, that's nice. I'm just gonna speed this up here until I reload. And it seems like we are winning the city, but our south is really falling. So once I reload, what I'm thinking is I'm going to push around this corner and dump my clip as fast as I can and kill as much as I can. And then I'm going to go back and help the base. And that's really what you kind of have to do in the waffle is think, where are my next 6 shells going to be? And then am I going to have enough time to reload and get to where I need to go next? I was being pretty stupid shooting this 140. But I got to kill him in the end because, hey, I have 6 shells and get 6 chances if I want to shoot someone. There's the VK. Oh, there goes the VK. Sorry, bud. Alright, so now I'm going to reload and head back to the base. Hopefully they can finish up what's left of them in the town while I head back to the base. I'm just going to speed this up here so you don't have to watch me drive around a field and reload my clip, because that's really boring in the waffle. And the waffle's minute-long reload is probably the longest minute I've ever experienced. Except for a microwave minute, those things were pretty freaking long. But I'm up to 3,500 damage now, and I feel like I still haven't done anything. And that's really one of the bad things about the waffle. Its damage expected is so high that it seems like even if you do 4,000 damage, you're not really doing much, just because of the insane output that it has in 10 seconds. Oh, I see an M103. Penned him once, penned him twice. Easy enough. 1,000 damage done. Ooh, KV4. Hey, bud. I get 1 hit, 2 hits, and 3 hits, and he's dead. And now I'm up to 6,000 damage. The waffle seems really hard to play, doesn't it? I'd agree. So now I'm going to reload for another 50 seconds. And this is when the waffle is the most vulnerable. It seems obvious, but too many times I see people knowing the waffle unloaded all 6 shells and still don't try to shoot it once or twice or 3 times or 4 times or 5 times. I don't know. I can't even begin to understand why that happens. You can't let the waffle dictate the pace at which you fight. You need to push on him when he's reloading, and then it's pretty much done. Our Tiger 2 is a really big rager, because apparently we sucked. And people are telling him to go play Farmville now. I actually joined in and told him to go play Farmville because I was just feeling jumping on the bandwagon at the end. And that's really all I'm going to do in this game. So let's head over to the next match. Alright, so the next game is on Ensk. Once again in the waffle, because we are waffling for days after all. But this time it's going to be a tougher match to win, because we have some bad players on our team, they have less bad players, and we have a 45% chance to win. So let's see if we can win this one. I'm going to start off by hanging around H4 for my first clip, because there's always that one guy who thinks he can get away with poking around the corner at E3, and it never works out well for him. But there's always one person who does it, and I know that, so I'm going to go over there and see who I can wreck, pretty much. I'm just going to speed up the game a little bit until I get into position. So this is where I'm going to remain for about a minute or so. Please never poke around this corner at the beginning of the game, unless you know that one of your teammates could have spotted the this area of the map and that there's no one looking down this line of sight. Then you can pull around the corner, and at the late game is also a viable time to pull around the corner, but not when there's like 12 minutes left in the game and 4 or so tanks have died. It looks like their team has pushed up on down the 8 line, and oh yeah, there's a T-57 heavy right there. It looks like he can pull around. He's going to pull around the corner. I can just feel it. And yes, here he comes. Come on, a little further. And my first shell tracks him. And again. And again. And he fixes it, but gets hit by the E-100. And now he's pretty much dead. So, don't pull around that corner like that. Maybe do a quick little poke to test if you're getting spotted and then back up, but don't hang around. And then when I say a little poke, I mean a little poke, like just your turret sticking out, or side scrape. I know the T-57 couldn't have side scraped, but that would be an option for other tanks such as the E-100. So I still have half a clip left. I don't want to reload yet because there's still some guys around that I could shoot in the near future, like this FV-4202. And that thing has really troll armor, as you'll see here in a second or two. I'm looking for shots on this E1. And I'm telling my team that there's 3 shells left to fire. Oh, pull off a snapshot there. And unfortunately that bounces. But I hit him for 549 again anyway. So now it's time to reload for another minute, and run away as far as I can while my team hopefully holds them off. And that's one of the bad things about the waffle, is you have to rely on your team for a whole minute while you're reloading, which kinda sucks sometimes. Especially when your base is getting overrun and a Patton is charging right towards you when you have a half a minute left to reload. So he doesn't see me until now, so he's gonna focus on me. He obviously knows I'm reloading still because I'm not shooting back at him. And I still have 20 seconds left to go. He damages my track for the first shell and then bounces off me his second shell, so I'm really lucky there. And I look like I have 10 or 5 seconds left. And he's running now. I don't know how that did not do any damage. And then I low roll for 49. Oh, word of tanks. So funny sometimes. But I just get to kill him there. So, haha, Patton, you lose. They still have a T-54 who's a pretty good player, and I'm worried about him. I'm not sure how that happened. But, I get the kill on him. I'm gonna reload again, and run away once again. Hopefully the T-54E1 doesn't come around and circle me. Because if he was just... If we were 1v1ing, me and the T-54, and I was on reload, he could definitely kill me. But he's up north now, and I'm rushing up to help my team as fast as I can, because now they're in a pincer, and that's never good. Ever. Because you'll usually always lose if you're in a pincer attack. Which is basically when the enemy team comes around and looks like they're just pinching into you. I still have quite a few seconds left on reload. And in these situations, it seems like 10 seconds, it's forever, because you just want to get in there and do damage, but you can't. And here we go. Boom. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. That angle that went in on the Jag Tiger's front upper plate, that should have almost never happened. That was a ridiculous angle. I was so lucky that penetrated. And, of course, our base is being capped. One more problem to add that I have to deal with. Now, I know it's the 12T in the base because I just saw their T-54 and their GW Tiger, so I don't have to reload, because I can kill this guy in 2 shells, provided, you know, it doesn't bounce or, like, track the AMX 12T, which would happen with my luck. But hopefully it doesn't. Our AMX 5100 is a bot, which you can tell by his 43% win rate, and the 359 win rate after 12,000 games. But, back to the game. I'm going to reset the base, and he should be around here somewhere. I know he's behind that house because I haven't spotted him yet, and there he is. Hey, buddy! He tries to get away. That was very risky. That was a very risky shot right there. And now I'm on a minute reload again. And shout out to this E100. Blitzen Luft. He did a really good game. I think he did like 5,000 damage at the end. And that T-54, the way he was driving, it looks like he's coming for me. And I'm screwed because I have 30 seconds left to reload. Now, where is he? Oh, crap, there he is. There goes my loader. I was panicking, trying to fix the loader button. And there goes my gun! Nice. But, I'm not gonna fix my gun just yet, because he could still shoot me and kill me. Come on, reload, reload, reload! Haha! You lose. Sorry, bud. So, yeah, that was a pretty good game. I'd recommend the Waffle if you don't have it already, because it's just completely insane and overpowered, and that's why I like it. I pretty much did 6,000 damage right there. It's okay, average game in the Waffle, I think. But, anyways, if you've enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.